What's up YouTube, and welcome back to the DIY Beard. Now it's been a couple of weeks since we last posted a video on the channel, and I've really missed you guys, so I thought, do you know what, it's about time I picked that camera up and got a video out to you. Now, quick disclosure before we get into the updates. This footage was filmed a few weeks prior to the UK lockdown, and it's just a quick ride that me and Russ took on a beautiful day out to Matlock. Now the audio wasn't too great, however I decided to keep the footage just in case I needed it, and lo and behold, it's become very useful for this video. So like I said, this video was filmed prior to the UK lockdown, and I'm not breaching any social distancing rules for those of you that were ready to rip me in the comments below. Now, if you haven't already done so, please do go and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification to get notified of every time that we release a video. And if you really want to help the channel out, please do give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, it really does help the channel out, and it just spurs me on to get a few more videos out to you. So, where have I been over the past couple of weeks? Well, for those that have got me on social media, you may already have an inkling as to why I've been away from the camera. And for those that haven't, it's just me being really unwell and generally not being well enough to do any filming whatsoever. Now, this started a couple of weeks ago with what I thought to be just the really bad flu. And a bit of a dry cough, and over a couple of days of having that, my breathing got significantly worse, to the point where I needed to ring 111, just sort of get some guidance as to what I could do to make myself feel better. Upon ringing 111, I was then advised to attend A&E, where I could get a medical professional to give myself a once over. So I took a trip up to there, and my breathing got significantly worse, just really from walking about and walking from the car to the accident and emergency, to the point where I was then taken into their majors ward. From there, as you can see from the picture I've taken, I was then moved on to a COVID-19 ward and was admitted for a overnight stay. Now at this point, I do just want to say a huge thank you to all of the NHS staff across the UK, not just the Royal Stoke Hospital where I was admitted. You guys are doing an absolute amazing job, putting yourselves at risk on a daily basis to support those that are just not well enough, and for those that are suffering from the coronavirus. Thank you for everything you did for me, and just thank you for everything that you're doing for the rest of the UK. Keep up the good work. You're just amazing people, you really are. So, like I said, I was admitted for an overnight stay, and the reason that I was admitted is the symptoms looked for me to have the coronavirus itself. It was a bit of a scary time, to be honest, to be told that you may have coronavirus, especially after everything that you read in the newspapers and on the news itself. However, like I said, the doctors and nurses within the Royal Stoke Hospital were absolutely fantastic. They took really good care of me, and they put my mind at rest. Now, subsequently, I was tested for coronavirus, and during my overnight stay, that test result did come back as negative. However, the doctors weren't able to definitively say what was wrong with me at the time, and so they advised me to sort of treat it as though I had coronavirus itself. The reason being is they say that the testing that they do is about 70% accurate, so there's still a 30% chance that it could be COVID-19, and all the symptoms that I had at the time did point to it being that. However, there wasn't a lot that they could really do for me in hospital. I wasn't that bad. I didn't require any sort of ventilation, as the oxygen levels in my blood were quite good, and so they were happy to release me, and just told me to take it easy for a couple of weeks, and self-isolate, obviously, which is what I've been doing. I've really not been too well. Like I said, it made me feel completely out of breath. Any sort of movement at all, walking up and down the stairs to go to the loo, making a drink, anything like that just put me really, really out of breath. And I've just felt generally drained and worn out over the past couple of weeks. Thankfully, I am coming out of the back end of that now. My breathing is getting better, although you can probably tell that it is a little bit of a struggle for me to talk for a period of time. But like I said, I've just generally missed you guys, and I've been posting now for nearly 6 months, and that I'm getting a video out to you every week. And it's been really weird not sort of going out to the garage and working on the bike, or giving it a clean and getting some of those detailing videos out to you. So it's been good to pick the camera up and to just chat away to you guys. It's also given me plenty of time to think about what's next and what we're going to do going forward. We are still waiting on some parts. I have ordered a front fairing for the XV, in the hope that we get that looking a lot more like the club style that we wanted. I have had some parts arrive as well. Like I said, we've still got some of the Auto Bright products that were sent to me by Dale, and we still need to give those a try as well. So we'll definitely be getting some of those videos out to you as soon as possible. And then we've got the GSXR. So I've had that bike, and that's been my sort of workhorse ever since I've started riding, bigger bikes over a 125. I brought that as a Cat N, with the very, very light fairing damage that it has on the right side when I purchased it. I then also did have a quick spill on it myself a couple of weeks after having it, and then scuffed up the left side as well. So that requires a full respray, which I will be documenting on the channel, and we will be having a GSXR build series. Nothing too modification wise on that. What I want to do is I just want to get it back to standard. That bike's it's 20 years old now. They're not making any more of those particular models, and I think it'd be really nice to get that back to a good working standard. Obviously, we're going to put a few twists in it. I want it basically to look like... It's hard to describe really inside my head. I want it to look stock, but then when you look a little bit deeper at it, you see some slight modifications and upstyling. So, for example, LED indicators. I want to maybe have a look at... maybe bar end mirrors rather than the huge stock mirrors that they usually have on it. Those sorts of things. It'd be really good if you guys could start commenting below with some of the things that I need to look at. I've never really worked on a sport bike before. I have done some bits to it. So we've already rebuilt the forks. The rear sets were slightly damaged and bodged together with a bolt rather than the standard rear set, so we've replaced those already. We've replaced the indicators, mainly because when I dropped it I snapped the left side off, but they were a really cheap set from eBay, so they definitely need updating. So like I said, if you guys want to start hitting me up in the comments below as to some of the things I might want to look at, we'll definitely take those into consideration when we make a start. Now, like I said, that is just a quick update video. I'm still not 100%, however I am going to try and get a couple of videos out to you over the next few weeks. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to stick to the once a week schedule, just because I've missed out on a couple of weeks worth of work, so I've obviously got to catch up on my day-to-day job as well, which is going to mean my schedule is going to be pretty compact. Well, that's pretty much enough of me waffling on. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys an update as to where I have been over the past couple of weeks, and just say a quick thank you as well for those that reached out to me on social media to wish me well. It really did mean a lot. It's nice to see the channel growing slowly, and it's nice to see that we're getting a little bit of a community together. That was the overall aim from building this YouTube channel, and I'm really excited to see what happens going forward over the next few months. So thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, if you could just hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, it really is appreciated, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye now.